Hello everyone, this is Scuzzy Waring of ET Database. I found some interesting artifacts, walls again, structures on Mars, but this time in a gigapan photo, and this time it's in color, and this time there are more than one. Before I showed you this one right here, and this is a structure I showed you before, but it was in black and white, and it was a little pixelated, but this time it's very clear. It's on gigapan, which is huge. And not only is it there, but it's also there with a companion friend. Look at these walls sticking out. These walls don't belong on Mars. And you see this wall here is not sticking out of the ground anywhere. There's no hole or crevice or crater around here. And this one over here, although there is a cut hole out of here, I believe that was made on purpose. You know how there's some ancient structures on Earth, temples that have been carved directly into the mountain, and the rest of it around it has been kept natural. Well, that's sort of what looks like here. You can kind of see a little bit of a carving there. And what is this? Looks like there's something over here. I don't know. It looks sort of like a carving, sort of like a natural object. But to me, this really looks in color like a brick wall, like a brick structure that's been built to look natural and to fit into the environment peaceably, you know, so it doesn't cause any trouble. Some species probably don't want to interrupt with the process of nature itself. I heard that the tall whites, they allow themselves to die at 800 years old of a natural death. They don't want to extend their life even though they have the technology to do that. The tall whites are supposedly in the area of Nellis Air Force Base. Nellis Air Force Base. And in the backfiring range area is an area where they got some land from the United States Air Force, and we're allowed to build a small base. That's why some glowing objects are supposed to be coming out of there sometimes behind Las Vegas. Look at this. Do you see this right here? This object over here. Although the top seems totally natural, the sides and bottom do not. Look at that. That's a little strange. The shape here, I don't know. It just doesn't seem natural to me. But look over here. You see this brick wall, and it's really, look at the right angles on this. I mean, it's so perfect. Isn't that perfect? I mean, if you're in England or Scotland, mostly Scotland or upper UK, you see these rolling hills with these farmers' stone walls, and the walls were made sort of like this. The stones were placed on top of each other so evenly that they didn't need any mortar or glue or substance between it to hold it together. But this one seems to be sealed together. I don't know. And over here is a continuation of something that looks like this wall, but I could be mistaken about that. I just don't see the details. It's a little fuzzy back here. Can't see it as well. So I really want to focus on this object here. Also, there's this area here, which looks like it has these geometric angles right here. Almost looks like a giant spinner or something. You see these little things. Yeah, I work with kids a lot in school. Okay. Also, look at this. Is this a box? It's like a pyramid or something that's been opened. Imagine a tiny house and someone pulling the roof open. Is that what this is? A tiny house with the roof pulled open or broken open? It sure looks like it to me. I mean, it really looks like it. There's this round object over here. Looks like a wheel or something. But it's hard to tell. It's a little fuzzy. This is just an interesting gigapan photo. It really, really is. Almost looks like doorways going through, but I don't know. Honestly, with this species that made these structures, what do we know and what do we don't know is really difficult to decide. Do you see this stone area? Looks like an arrowhead almost. This area of the arrowhead is covered up, and you see this area here. Do you think it was like a monolith that stood upwards with a point up in the air and it just tipped over in time? You know, like a giant Stonehenge stone that had fallen over? Because a lot of those stones had fallen over or were buried and they had to dig them out and put them upright again. Look at that. This side right here is really smooth, and it looks like it's been narrowed down on purpose. I don't see any writing or anything, but I do think it does look rather extraordinary. Let me show you the whole photo here. This is Mars Gigapan. Okay, that's the whole photo. Pretty cool. It says MSL24AOMR. Google that. You'll find the pieces in the actual NASA area. But I did show you the video of this object just last week. And now we have this wall and this wall and this arrowhead. Pretty cool. Okay guys, if you have any suggestions you'd like me to cover in videos, tell me in the comments below. Also, tell me what you think this is. Do you think it's an ancient temple like I think? Do you think it's just some ancient structures buried through time a little bit? Or just a natural phenomenon through nature? Just natural rocks coming up, cracking, and whatever you think. Tell me what you think it is in the comments below. It's very possible it's natural. But it really seems unusual to me. But there are some incredible things in nature, isn't there? There's some incredible things. So like and subscribe. Like and subscribe, and I'll make more videos for you very soon. Thank you very much.